Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Owen talks about sports and movies. Thank you for checking out today's video. I always appreciate the support. Let's get into it. So today's video is going to be about Chris Paul. It's just a small appreciation video about his game and about he definitely fits the point guard model. And this is not like an in-depth analysis or anything like that. I'm not going to throw all these metrics and everything like that. It's just like a smaller appreciation about just how really good he is and how much value he brings to a team and everything like that. With all that being said, make sure you leave your thoughts on Chris Paul and his game and his career and everything like that, and let's get into it. So I think the number one thing that we have to talk about first when we talk about Chris Paul is just how every single team he's gone to, they've gotten either better or significantly better than they were before he got there. I don't have the numbers memorized, but I'm just going to read off my phone real quick. The Hornets' win percentage before Chris Paul got there was 22%. After Chris Paul got there and while he was there, they won about 46% of their games. That's a double increase in wins. Before Chris Paul got to the Clippers, they were winning about 39% of the games, and after that, they won 60% of their games. That's a big jump. The Rockets, they didn't have a big increase. They went from 67 to 79, which actually reading that out loud, that is quite a difference. They went to the Reference Conference Finals a couple times, I think a couple times at least. They should have beat the Warriors in that series in 2018 and then gone to the finals against LeBron and beat them. And Chris Paul and James Harden both have a ring, and both of their legacies are drastically different. But Chris Paul got hurt, I think, in Game 6 because I know he didn't play Game 7. They ended up losing. They were up 3-2 against the Warriors, but whatever. They were definitely a team that could go toe-to-toe with the Warriors that had KD, Steph, Clay, and Dre. You know, that's a great team, and he definitely added that value. The Thunder, the one season he played there, they basically swapped him out for Chris Paul. The Thunder just traded away Paul George. They were supposed to be a total lottery team. There were talks the Thunder were going to buy him out, and then he drags them to a playoff berth. Takes the Rockets to 7. Does lose in 7, unfortunately, in the first round, but the win percentage didn't go out that much, but that's because that team was already really good the year before. But as far as the pieces he worked with, it was like Shai, Gilgeous-Alexander, and Darren Gallinari. I think I said that right. Probably not, but just everything like that, just dragging them, willing them, being a great leader for that team. And then the Suns, they went from, being so far behind in the bubble standings that they didn't even make the playoffs once they won 8 straight in the bubble, 46% to 72% win percentage this year. They won, they're the second seed in the East. They beat LeBron and the Lakers and everything like that. It's just amazing how, regardless of what team he goes to and what supporting cast he's working with, he's able to continue to win a lot of games and help these teams make the playoffs. I mean, you look at his supporting cast in Los Angeles with the Clippers as opposed to what he has in Phoenix right now, and those are drastically styles. It was Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, Matt Barnes to Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, like all these different, he's played with superstars like James Harden and, have to share the ball. He's had to be the number one dribbler and everything, ball handler and everything like that. It's just been insane to watch him continue to be an excellent point guard. He definitely fits the point guard moniker. I mean, last night he had 15 points, 15 assists, 0 turnovers. His playmaking has been through the roof his entire career. He's been carving up defenses since he got into the league. I mean, he's just so good, and I think he's definitely underappreciated, unfortunately, because he is known as a not great playoff performer. Which, I mean, the numbers do suggest that in a way. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say he's this super clutch person. I haven't looked too much into the stats, but like, he blew the 3-1 lead to Houston, and he gets hurt sometimes in the playoffs and just everything like that. So I think those things definitely bump him down a little bit in the legacy. But, I mean, case for definitely a top 10 point guard. He's pushing top 5, I think, for sure. I think if he wins a ring, he'll definitively be top 5 for sure. If you want to put in your top, I don't really know the point guard ranking that well. I haven't sat down trying to rank them, so I don't really know where I'd have it personally. But I mean, definitely if I had to take a guess, 7 at the least. He's just super good, and what amazes me is just the amount of different teams, organizations, cultures, players, coaches, everything like that he's been able to work for and work through and win a lot of games. The Suns are rolling. I honestly, at this point, expect them to win the West. And then they'll probably get matched up with the Nets. Not probably. That Nets team is rolling, but we'll get to the finals when we get there. And it'd be nice for Chris Paul to at least get to the finals. I think that'd be super fun. So that being said, basically, I'm just amazed by how Chris Paul is able to boost all these teams' win percentages, all these different types of teams, organizations, everything like that. That being said, thank you for watching today's video. Once again, I always appreciate the support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the link content. You have a great day.